What is up, guys? It is your boy Midfield, and today I have a Bundesliga team of the season predictions for you. And before I get into this video, if you feel I've left anybody out, please leave in the comments who I've left out and why. These are just my opinions, so obviously I'm going to have slightly different opinions to you, because you won't disagree with every single player I have in this team, because there's a lot of the big players I have left out. I've left out Neuer, Royce, Ribery. Now they're three huge players, and Lewandowski. I've left all four of those out. Now, some people may disagree, but I just feel they haven't had the best of seasons. So, Benaglio, he has been outstanding for Wolfsburg, both in the league and in Europe. He hasn't put a foot wrong all season. However, he could easily be Neuer, because the reason I said I didn't put those players in, Ribery, Royce, Neuer, and Lewandowski, EA will probably put them in the team of the season just for the fact they will sell packs. Like, people will be spamming the packs, and if they're more likely to spam packs if it was Neuer or Ribery or Royce over Benaglio. Like, come on, let's be serious. But I think Benaglio has well deserved a team of the season card, as he's probably been one of the main reasons why Wolfsburg are so high up. Mats Hummels, Dortmund haven't had the best of seasons this year, and he has actually played quite well, to be honest. He has had his injuries like always, but when he's been in the side, he's put in some very, very decent performances, and well worth a spot in the team of the year. Naldo, one of the back four for Wolfsburg, he's also contributed a lot to Wolfsburg. It's been Wolfsburg's defence that has been a real key part of their season, because usually they would concede quite a lot of goals, but this season their defence has been quite solid. Next we have Jerome Boateng. Who else? You have to have some Bayern Munich players in there. They're so far ahead at the top, and he is the best defensive candidate from Bayern Munich, in my opinion. Next we have Alaba. Now this is a bit of a weird one. He could be centre back, he could be left back, he could be CDM. He's played several positions this season, but just look at that. For a CDM card, that would actually be pretty good. And I know a lot of sweaty fuckers out there will just convert him to striker. But Alaba, another great season, and he's got a nasty free kick on him as well. Hopefully EA upgrade his stats to what he deserves. Next we have Xabi Alonso, probably Bayern's unsung hero, in my opinion, because he's just been there. He hasn't scored many goals. I think he scored 2 or 3 goals this season, but he's just put in solid performances all across the pitch and all across the season, really, and he has to have a spot in this team of the season. Well, what can I say? You all know this guy is definitely going to be in team of the season. Aaron Robben, what can I say? Everyone just knows he's going to be in this team of the season. Now, Ivan Perisic. Now, this is a bit of a weird one. EA will probably replace this guy with Marco Reus, but I thought Perisic had a fantastic first half of the season, and he's just sort of went off the boil a little bit in the second half of the season since Wolfsburg signed Schürrle. He hasn't really been playing as much, but he still has had a fantastic season and warrants a team of the season spot. Kevin De Bruyne, he is bound to be the player of the season in the Bundesliga. He has just been outstanding. He would be my player of the year for the Bundesliga. There has been other amazing players in the Bundesliga, but I feel that Kevin De Bruyne is definitely the team of the year. He's got so many assists this year. It's a joke. I think he's got something like 13 goals, and let me check. Robin has 17 goals, by the way. That's absolutely outstanding, but that's to be expected from Müller. But Kevin De Bruyne has 10 goals from Cam, and he has had about probably double that in assists as well. So a great season for De Bruyne. Chelsea are probably kicking themselves that they let him go. Thomas Müller, Bayern's penalty taker. Nah, he is their main striker, and he has scored 13 goals this season. And Lewandowski's actually scored more goals, but I feel that Thomas Müller has been a more influential player for Bayern. And who else? Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang, one of the few dormant players in this team of the season predictions, purely because they've had such a bad season. They had such a bad start. They've improved a little bit after the break, but if it wasn't for Aubameyang's goals this season, they would be a lot lower in the table. Next, we have Jan Sommer. Now, you may think why I have left out Neuer, but Jan Sommer and Benaglio deserve it far more. Benaglio has only conceded, 31 goals this season, and I think Sommer's only conceded like 22. Neuer has conceded less, but I don't think he's really had the best of seasons. I've seen him play better seasons, in my opinion, but he could easily be in this team of the season. But I would prefer to have Benaglio and Sommer, because it's a different card. Neuer already has a team of the year, and I don't think he warrants a spot in the team of the season. Ricardo Rodriguez, another Wolfsburg player. I have a lot more Wolfsburg players in this team of the season predictions than I have Bayern. But that's the thing, because I don't think Bayern have actually... Saying that, Bayern are 9, 10... They're about 12 to 13 points clear. And I've got more Wolfsburg players in this team of the season predictions, due to the fact I felt Wolfsburg have performed slightly better. And Wolfsburg, don't forget, they're one of the few teams to actually beat Bayern this season. I think it was like 4-1 or 4-0 or something like that. And Ricardo Rodriguez has been another great season for him. He's had good seasons consistently. I'm surprised he hasn't moved to a bigger club yet, in my opinion. Juan Bernat, now, he's played left mid / left centre back. But Bernat's had quite a solid season, and he just seems like that sort of card that EA would fire onto the bench. A nice not discard price, but nice cheap team of the season player, which a lot of people will be able to get their hands on. Next we have Luis Gustavo, another Wolfsburg player, and I can't really justify putting this many Wolfsburg players in, but this is my opinion. Some people may say I'm being a bit biased towards Wolfsburg, but Gustavo has been solid in the midfield. He's controlled the midfield in several games and was fantastic in the match against Bayern Munich. Roberto Firmino, obviously this guy's Bundesliga form this season has got him an international call-up. And, what can I say, really? This guy, another solid season for Hoffenheim. Hoffenheim are 8th in the league at the minute. They're a bit on and off, Hoffenheim. They're just one of those teams, sometimes they win, sometimes they lose. They're very inconsistent, but Firmino has had another fantastic season and surely has to get a spot in team of the season. And who else but the main man? The main man, Bas Dost. Everyone remembers this guy's team of the season card from, I think it was 2 years ago, when he had like 90 shot. Whenever he was playing for the team in the Eredivisie, I think it was Heerenveen. I'm not 100% sure on that, but Bas Dost has had went on a fantastic run of form, but he slightly died off the last couple of matches. I don't think he scored in something like 8 games for Wolfsburg, so he's went off the boil a little bit, but he could easily be in this team of the season. He'd probably be replaced by Lewandowski and the top scorer of the league, Alexander Meyer. Bit of a surprise one. He's a fantastic player in real life, but nobody would have expected him to be top scorer of the Bundesliga. This is my Bundesliga team of the season predictions. If you disagree, leave